It's peak drama at the WWE right now. It seems like they got some different type of writers. I mean, look what's going on with Iyo Sky right now and the whole Kabuki Warriors, Rhea Ripley. Great storylines happening. And look at the other side. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns is back. I mean, we know we got some turbulence going on there, and it's all gonna be forced on against Seth freaking Rollins. The drama is peak, and it seems like we're watching some type of other Netflix show, so I'm really gonna be talking about it. Welcome to Ringside Riffs. My name's Andres, and we're just gonna jump into all the drama that we're seeing right now. Let's start off with Iyo Sky, Rhea Ripley, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka, of course, Dakota Kai. We're gonna see what exactly is going on. It all started literally last week. That's how we ended Raw, with what we saw. Rhea Ripley getting all blued out with that poison mist, Asuka betraying Iyo Sky, and now the continuation. Iyo, like a abused person, was out there saying no matter what, she would defend Asuka. She was still loving her family. She wanted to reconciliate. Of course, we have Rhea Ripley, the person of knowledge, the person of sense. It made her talk to her. Hey, don't trust your family. Don't trust anyone. Anyone can betray you. And that leaves me to think, can we have a turn for heel for Rhea Ripley? Could it be at the end where maybe everybody in the Kabuki Warriors do make it all up, and then Rhea, because she felt betrayed because Iyo never listened to her, then she turns heel? That is an interesting proposition. I mean, where are we actually going with this? We know that Asuka came back. She was pretty much pushed into the Queen of the Ring tournament. She didn't win, and then this is where we come up to be. And this is pretty much an interesting storyline because it involved almost all of Raw: the beginning, the ending, the middle part, some few segments. Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky and Dakota Kai and Asuka. There's a lot of intertwining machinery going on there, and that just comes to me. It seems like we're watching some type of Netflix show that isn't even Raw. I mean, I was waiting there for what seemed to be hours and hours for some matches, and it all seemed to be a lot of promos, a lot of talking, a lot of cut segments, but never to be an actual physicality match. We are actually seeing more things over at LFG, at NXT, at Evolved, than what we're seeing right now at Raw. And that is just the continuation of what this company is trying to do. They're not only trying to build up the casual fan, they're not only trying to build up the people that can probably be tuning in to see a Rhea Ripley, to see a Cody Rhodes, to see the John Cena. They're also building up things, maybe even evolving structure. We already know that the women's division continues to grow, that women have gotten into wrestling. Of course, not like before. It used to be the majority men, majority of men storylines, majority of everything. Now times are shifting, and we can notice, and it's all becoming clear because of what they're doing, because of how they're implementing it, because of what we get to see. It all comes down to what characters they're building. Of course, Rhea Ripley being the mega star that they have, Rhea Ripley being one of the people that are the pillars right now of that women's division. You talk to anybody about WWE right now, they can at least name Rhea Ripley. But you're putting her with people that aren't really cutting promos per se to at an XL level where everybody can be right there involved with them. We have to add subtitles, we have to add other types of antagonists screaming and other types of storylines, and that's what's actually helping out the Kabuki Warriors at this moment. What's actually helping out Iyo Sky. These are type of implementations that they even add on to Stephanie McCare, putting on subtitles and things like that under her. And it's not to say that it doesn't pan out to the audience that she originally is. You know, when Iyo Sky and Dakota Kai and Asuka start speaking in Japanese, or even Stephanie McCare starts to spat out a little bit of Spanish, it all comes down to being a global audience now. It's all meant to be. It's all meant to be pulling up all these types of factors, and because it's on Netflix, I believe that's why we're focusing so much on the story, so much on what we see. And maybe Naomi being pregnant wasn't part of the storyline, wasn't part of what their plans were. So now they're trying to just get involved Iyo one more time. They put her up against for that title. Of course, she was never gonna win. It was always gonna be Stephanie McCare. Now they want to figure out what to do with someone who, of course, is one of the top women in WWE. So what we're seeing is a story coming out from the books, coming out for us to be entertained. What could be the conclusion? What will be happening? Am I just wishfully thinking that Rhea Ripley could one day turn heel, or will this just all accumulate for Iyo Sky pretty much to face off against Asuka? Let me know down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. We'll be interacting all together. I saw a bunch of interaction last time saying that I was clickbaiting you with that video I did last time. It's not true. It's riffing, and that's what we're doing. If you're not liking the opinion, that's why I'm inviting you to have a conversation. Now, let's go on to the next riff, to the next people, to the next segment. What's going on with Seth freaking Rollins, with how he's now having a little doubt. I need to beat Cody, he tells Paul Heyman. I need to beat him. He made it very obvious that he's gonna go all out. He's gonna make sure, pull all the stops. He might be bringing in someone else. He said that he's controlling. That's a big factor. He said he's controlling every single decision. Does that mean he controlled Brock Lesnar? Are we gonna have this rumor that I'm hearing everywhere that there's gonna be a War Games with Seth freaking Rollins' crew with the Vision, and Brock Lesnar is gonna be one of them? Imagine we got Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker. I mean, he does fit the category of a bra, and he does fit in there with Paul Heyman as the guy, and it would make sense. But right now we have Jey Uso on that other side. Kind of, he got that heelish vibe on him. He's like becoming the leader, he's becoming the alpha, he's becoming pretty much the next Roman Reigns. Jimmy, of course, his twin brother, not happy with the way he's being talked to. He is the older brother. Why is the younger brother talking to him like that? But he made it clear he's never been world champion, and Jey Uso has. Now these things are pulling up. These are the type of things I'm telling you. It's the drama. It's the things that they're adding on. It's the new story writers. Who's ever in the back really got inspired and definitely started doing some new things, because these are some type of dramatic antics that I really haven't seen before, of how much they're just building into this. We're not really seeing any type of matches. We're seeing a bunch of promos, a bunch of cuts, a bunch of segments that are building up to this, that are making us think, okay, Jey Uso could be also turning heel, or he could just be turning alpha. He should just be leading the pack. Now we got Roman Reigns coming back. Could we be seeing maybe some head bumping? Because of course Jey doesn't want to be taking orders from Roman. Roman wouldn't be wanting to take orders from Jey. And we do have this other team that we're saying Seth freaking Rollins, he has it all planned out. Brock Lesnar could be involved. Bron Breakker being the dog that he is already, and Bronson Reed, of course, the Australian powerhouse. They're all got that thing together. It all makes sense from that point. But on the Bloodline, that's where the questions are arising, and it's all because of the great job that Jey Uso has continued to do. He continues to put in those questions of what is he actually aiming for. He's focused 100% on the world title, and no matter what, no matter if it's his family or who else, it doesn't seem like it matters this time. Nobody can get involved, and that just the way the representation of Jimmy Uso, just the way that Roman Reigns has come back, we definitely need to keep an eye on that. Could we be involved in now Jacob Fatu? Could it be Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu against, of course, the Vision? That would be an interesting proposition, but at the same time, it's something that we continue to see. We continue to see some type of iteration of the Bloodline coming up in War Games, but that is the perfect team of 4 against 4. And now, before we go into War Games and anything like that, I just wanted to emphasize and how the stories and how the drama has really elevated in Raw, and it just seems like Netflix put in some writers or are inspiring or are telling them to do a little bit more antics, because we're seeing this more. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.